Okie dokie. Hello. Where are we going to? Virgo. Gosh, I've got completely muddled up where I'm going. Virgo, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So kia ora koutou katoa. Welcome all. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your help and support and helping me to grow my YouTube channel to get the information out there to as many as possible. So I'm feeling my arms, I'm just noticing my arms are like flapping around and moving around a bit. So there seems to be like a lot of clearing of energy or a clearing of a way, because I want to go like and wipe my screen down, my phone screen, telephone screen down. It's like, and also I want to wipe my eye as well. So my left eye, so it's interesting because that I'm making a point to say my left eye, because the left side is usually about emotions. You know, it's about emotions for me. And so there may be something of a female energy that's in your life that may be like either pissing you off or, you know, or just, you know, like maybe causing a few problems with you. And, you know, and so there's something going on with that. So anyway, they're just talking about that that person, and just like not letting, just clearing the way for you, okay, and making sure that you're for you, that you're not getting caught up in the drama, okay, or the emotional entrapment that they put out, okay, so you can stay clear for you and centered for you, yourself, you yourself and you, okay. Okay, so it's like in your family and those around you that are not draining your energy, basically, okay. So the other thing is, I just want to say, also, you know, these reads are general reads, the messages that come through. So making sure that you do, you know, you you know that, and that making sure that you just take what resonates and what doesn't, leave what doesn't. And just also, I just want to say that too, that, you know, what doesn't may not be unfolding yet, and for some of you that may not unfold at all, so, and that's okay, because it's just one of those things. Not every week is every read going to be resonate with you, and sometimes you know, you may need to check out one of your other signs. So as I'm saying that, it's like, so this is for Virgo if you're watching for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So if you don't know what your other signs are, check out the link in the description box below. There is a link to a website that will take you to, or there is a link there, yeah, to a website that has a calculator, and it's free, that will work out what your other signs are for you. And you can have a wee read there and check out, you know, what those other signs are and about them. So, and when, like always, you know, like I say, the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So sun is about our personality. Moon, you know, these are just basic, okay, general information. And the moon is to do with our emotions. The rising is about our soul. And of course, Venus is a bit to do with love. Okay, cool. So, where else? There we go. So if you're wanting to book a personal reading, you can email or contact me, and my details are in the description box below, okay. Anyway, so today I'm going to use my trusty tarot card, the Juliet Shaman Burke deck, and also the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. So I just want to remind everybody that I'm not your typical, you know, tarot reader. So these are come through quite intuitive for me, as well as some of what is, you know, written typically about the tarot. So I kind of do a bit of a blend of both. We'll see, and we just see how we go, what comes out. So, which is why I have a blend of different oracle cards as well. So the other thing is, oh, okay, the thing is, here we go. The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles comes out. So there seems to be, you know, that's you and somebody else, okay, whoever that is, because it's like there seems to be like I'm kind of drawing, like, let me see, this love of luxury with the Queen of Pentacles is the theme around the Queen of Pentacles, because she works hard, she works for her money, she knows what she's doing, she's very clever, she's out there, her energy is out there, but she's very grounded at the same time, well, most of the time anyway. So it's like, but I do feel like there's whoever this authority figure, this King of Swords is there as well. It kind of keeps you, he kind of keeps you in balance in a way. So, or you balance each other out as well. But he has this sort of energy around him, this figure. I don't know where they're going with this, but I feel like there's maybe a little bit of balance within you, okay, and you may be balancing him. for some of you. Okay. There seems to be some sort of movement together. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully you will know what that's about. There seems to be, for some of you who you may have a partner or a friend. It might be a business partner, it could be a spouse, it could be, a friend that wants to be a partner on saying that. But I'm kind of feeling like when I'm talking about this Queen of Pentacles, you may be actually that female energy. You could be, you may be the male energy. So just because it's a queen, it doesn't necessarily mean that, I'm talking to just the female energies, okay? As with this King of Swords, it could be a female energy that is your partner. But definitely, with you being an earth sign, that the queen is you. So it's about abundance as well when I see that, and prosperity with you. And there seems to be, there's something going on there as well with like a sharedness or something for some of you. Or something about you maybe needing, also going into another side of that is like, because the King of Swords is, has an authority energy around him, and he is that authority figure or a leader who is firm but fair. There may be a part of you that needs to come out or you need to adapt with you or adopt with you within you, okay? Whether that be around the home or in work or your business as well, because there's something about leadership with an authority figure. And it could be that actually you might need to do for yourself. Bring in those qualities for yourself, okay? Being authoritative with yourself, because I'm talking about discipline as well, firm with yourself, but also fear, okay? Because there's that thing about communication, thoughts, and with you, and making decisions, but asserting your power. So I kind of feel for some of you that it's that with on another level is for you in your relationship with yourself, okay? Now, that's interesting because another 2 cards comes out, and we have the Lovers, which is about love and choice and past memories and future dreams with the 6 of Cups. So once again, there's this lover, there's something to do with a couple here. So some of you, there's something, a choice about lovers. They might like this one here. There's a 3 in the party, so there's so there may be, you may have maybe in a relationship where where there is a third party, and I'm kind of being drawn to, like, once again, this female energy being a pain in the backside, but it's like there's something to do with the eye. And so I'm kind of feeling because it's got to do with the side, maybe you're being a little bit one-eyed about something as well. And not disconnecting from their emotional attachment to that. But so there may be something that's coming up with, because the 6 of Cups is about past memories and future dreams, that maybe that you're feeling like there's something that is holding you back from the future, okay? And there would have been things from the past that's come up that's holding back from the future. So there's something about that, because the Cups is also about the feelings and emotions with this Lovers card. So there's probably, I would say, some deep feelings in there and emotions that are coming through there. But I'm also reminded too that with the Cups, it's also about our intuition and creativity. So it's been and it's about our relationship with ourselves. So taking a look at yourself, about what's going on there for yourself, and how that is reflecting or moving into and influencing something, that was out, with your relationship with another or others, okay, around the situation. But it's not letting the past get in the way with your future and dreams and things like that as well. But there's something about intuitive and creativity. It's been creatively, being creative, thinking creative about the situation, but also you're using your intuition as to how you can maneuver a way around it and what is actually really going on there. So then we move into like the 3 of Pentacles, which is there's an initial completion of work. So I want to go to that. So there's something that moves along. There's something that you may be like working through, and it's like, and it's not, because it's not, with, you know, financially wise as well. So that may have something to do with it. Like there's 3, you know, and, you know, about, yeah. And that's something, because there's 3, I'm drawn to the number 3, going back to the lovers. There's 3 connected in with there as well. 3 people, 3 families, 3 something to do with money, okay? Because it's got to do with money, but it's also got to do with energy as well. So, with that, so it's like it's about what energy are you putting in there, and it's like there's something about an agreement or something that comes to, there's a completion of a stage of something. I keep going back to agreement or an idea or a thought or negotiation or something like that with some of yous. Okay. But I'm also feeling like there's something about like this, some sort of, for some of you, that you may be entering into an idea or a thought or a business of some sort with this person. And it's kind of maybe reflecting on something to do with the finances, income, finances and stuff, and outgoings and that, about this business and that sort of thing. So, which comes back to this 3 of Pentacles. So I do feel like I'm hearing like standing your ground with something to do with that. And making it very clear, sound and structured thoughts and, you know, ideas that are coming through, writing them down, making, you know, taking note of things basically. And then we have the King of Cups, one who both fears, who loves and fears. And so if I feel like there's somebody there's like an energy that like going into in this relationship that you're in as well, and this, whether it be business and relationship together, you know, like love relationship, not just in business. It's like, because the King of Cups is about, you know, wanting to go into a relationship or wanting to move into something, but both, you know, and looking for that, but fearing it at the same time because of some things that have happened in the past, which goes back to this 6 of Cups here. So there's something about, you know, making up your mind or something like that, or with not just you or somebody else. So I feel like the King of Cups is there's partially you, but there's also someone else. But then I see like the 6 of Wands. So there's something that, you know, that goes out public. And so there's something with this business that it's like going public with it, putting it out there. And I feel like it'll be really quite successful because there's a public acclaim and success. So there's something like, whatever it is, it's like, don't let things hold you back. You know, it's like your emotions and your fears and feelings hold you back, because there's something that's happening, something really nice is happening. And it's like, because the next card that fell out there is small beginnings, okay, with the Page of Pentacles. And, you know, when he comes out, there's always beginning of something new, or the next phase after the 10. So there's a completion of a cycle then. Is getting so far to a point where you're maybe nearly ready to like more so put the idea out there or take action with it, do it, and then now there is some, you know, there's something happening. You planted the seeds, there's a little bit of growth there, and so there's something like, you know, now it's kind of like in some ways not so much. There's a sense of like, you know, reaping the rewards from it financially a little bit and that sort of thing. But there's something that is growing, and I feel like you've got an idea that you've got this idea and putting out there whatever it is. Okay, and then there's hope and inspiration with the Star. So there's a major turning point for me when these cards come up, with something to really take notice of. And I feel like that, you know, there's to go into that hope and inspiration and not doubt yourself, back yourself with whatever it is, the movement, whether it be business, whether it be a relationship, whether it's because there's a whole, you know, whether it be something within yourself that you're shifting or moving into, and with, you know, we're always learning and growing with whether we're, you know, it's kind of all entangled and intertwined with when we everything in our lives anyway. But usually there's you know, we're kind of able to like separate it a bit. So work is work, you know, all business is business, and then we go home is home, and blah blah blah. So in that sense, but there's a learning in every which way. and to help us move through it and cope. Okay, so there's definitely something moving along there. So I feel like you're really consistency, really need to get going, but there needs some consistency too with what you're putting out there, because I feel like you're going in and out with ideas, and with this relationship as well. One minute you want to go into one, and next minute you don't. You're just like, so it's like making a commitment or taking it further, and then you're stepping back and you're letting them make the decision when it's actually your decision to make with what you want to do. And patterns, so there's something about patterns within that, in helping to grow, but it's also patterns that are not only within the relationship side, but also with the business side, with your creative ideas and emotions and all that sort of stuff that get entangled in it. So yeah, keep going with that. Keep going. Push yourself. Challenge yourself. Spirit are here to help us. Even when we fuck up, they're going to help us. They're going to come back and help us. They never give up on us. Okay, so they're going to keep trying, and they're going to give us a different way to do something. But we've just got to listen, and we've got to, we're the ones that, gives up on ourselves. We've just got to keep listening, keep doing, taking action and following through with these ideas. And, it's kind of not been too invested in the outcome, because sometimes what we think is going to be, is not quite as what we think it's going to be. But if there's a parcel of information, or a piece of information, or a step to take, which we can bring together to us in our kete of knowledge, and moving forward with that to bring it together. So just be mindful about that. So efficiency is the next card. So it's about being efficient with yourself, with your time, with your space, with everything. Oh, space, there's space there. Okay, space, and have some space for yourself. Take some space for yourself. It's like, but on saying that, don't do it begrudgingly. Okay, do it because you want to, do it because you love to, and don't make it anybody else's fault but your own. Because it's like, well, you've got yourself in that situation. Like, and we put ourselves, we've made it, we've created it. So we've got to figure out a way to get out from it with love, peace, harmony, and joy, for the greater good of one and all around us as well. Okay, cool. And fortitude. Okay, this card has come up before a few times, and with fortitude, and it's like overcoming something basically that has been some sort of having the courage, to overcome something, basically, whether you've been, in pain or some sort of adversity, basically. So it's about, courage, bravery, and that it's about, where are they going with this? Having the courage, like if something like you've been through something for a long period of time, and because they're talking about adversity and pain, and you've been through a lot and you've endured a lot over time, but it's kind of, and now you're coming out of it, or you're moving through, or you're processing it on another level. So they're just looking at, with all that, it's been your learning, and you can do whatever it is you want to do, but only you can do that, because it's like with everything that's going on. So it's like, what, I've got this, I can do this, and I'm going to do it in the most loving, happiest, joyful, exciting, and adventurous way that I can, for the greater good of myself and all those around me whom I love. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there on that note, because it's like chop, chop, snap, snap, chap, get going, sort of energy. And, and they're just like, they're just saying like, come on, let's get going. And loving yourself as well. Okay, is where they want to go with that. Anyway, that was an awesome burst of energy. So I'll leave that with you, with lots of love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, and adventure from myself, actually, and my angels and the guides, but also the energy of Virgo. Okay, bye for now. We'll see you next week.